afternoon. How you guys doing? Let me leave a comment in the comment section below how you guys are doing today. I just finished doing the Sriracha King in Bradford. I think it's -5 now. Earlier on it was -11 degrees Celsius. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit, but your 32 is 0 and our 0 is 0. That's freezing point. 32 or 0? 0 makes sense, 32 doesn't. So like I said in the video, the Sriracha video, I woke up this morning, scoured the internet to see what is new and what's going on in the world of food. And as I was doing that, I got a message from a gentleman by the name of Sean. He works at Burger King in Ottawa. So thank you very much, Sean, for sending me a direct message saying, Ken, you gotta try the Sriracha burger and or the Sriracha King. I'm just wondering now how many times I possibly said the Sriracha burger. I'm hoping I said the Sriracha King most of the time. Anyway, so I'm here. I brought the second camera because I wasn't sure what else I was going to do while I was down here. And this is my number one. I have 3 of these cameras. It's the FDR X3000, my favorite vlogging camera. I've been using it for 4 years now. This was my first one. Then I scratched the lens. Then I bought that one, and this kind of sat on the shelf for a while, and I used that one, so I called that one number 2. I write on them. There's a number 1. I also put a number, because that wears out eventually. Also put a number 1 on the inside of this flap, and it just helps me identify which cameras are which, because they all have their certain purposes. This one's actually upside down like this on the windshield, and in the software you can actually flip the camera so that it's all the video footage is the right way up. So back in the day, I'd always shoot with this one upside down, so I always knew that camera 2 was the upside down camera, and this was my going into the restaurant and shooting stuff, and that would be the right side up. This was my vlogging camera, and that is my food camera. And then in Japan, I dropped the camera and it went straight down. Like I had a bunch of stuff, fumbled it, and it just went right down to the concrete, smack. Oh my God. Destroyed my camera. And blew out the whole lens, gone. As you can see, I just broke my camera. And that was that camera, I believe. So I ended up using this camera for the rest of the trip. Luckily, I think that happened near the end of my trip. Again, I can't remember exactly. And I think that was the first time I went to Japan too, I think. So then I bought a third camera, and when I was in Bracebridge for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days editing in Bracebridge and shooting videos for you guys. Thanks for watching all those guys, by the way, because they made like all the money I spent on that hotel and the food and everything, all because you guys are watching those videos, they're getting so much attention and so many views that it like all equal out in the wash. So because it was an expensive 4 days. Anyway, so when I was there, I was at that Nick's restaurant, and I put this as my second camera. Luckily I had like my M50, like the nicer camera with the fold out lens, and it's a Canon, and I had that, and that way I can see when I have the lens folded out, I can see, sorry, the monitor folded out the side, I can see what the camera's showing, and when I put the food up to the camera, I can see what's going on. Can't see anything with these. But I had this as my kind of second camera, a little backup over here, and all the footage was blurry. I have no idea why, so let's do another test right now. So I'm gonna turn this on. Red light is on, and let me videotape me for a second. Is that blurry? Just doing a couple tests. Is that blurry? And again, I think there was like, it was focused to a certain point, and then everything outside of that range was blurry. So let's shoot some stuff in the car. There's the cup, there's the bag, there's Good Life Fitness over there. There's some snowbank over there. I don't know if it's going to be blurry or not. I'm hoping. I did this little test and just looked at the footage on my phone, and it seemed to have fixed itself. How? I don't know. The only way I can think it got blurry is it got bumped and it kind of moved the sensor or something either forward or backwards or something, and that's what's throwing it off. I have watched some videos on how to correct that, but I'm not that technical, and I'd rather just send it out. You can see there's little dents on it where I've dropped it. I've dropped all these cameras multiple times. That's what happens when you use them all the time. They got a lot of wear and tear. So I'm gonna have to check my camera 3 too, my 3 as well, and just to make sure. But luckily this camera focus is still really good, and yeah, I if that's not focused and the other one's not focused, then I'll have to send them to the shop and see if they can tweak them back. It is possible over time these cameras just lose their focus, and again, they've all served me very well, and they don't owe me nothing because they do such a good job. If you're interested in getting into vlogging and stuff, the only problem with these cameras, as you possibly know maybe, is the sound when the wind goes over this mic, and we've tried to put stuff over it to stop that from happening, and the only solution is to plug a microphone in the back, but then you need a little rig to work it. It's just a pain in the butt. So inside, in your car, in situations where there's no wind, or if you're just doing cutaways, amazing camera. I highly recommend that camera. All right, so we got to get going. Got to get back home, put the steering wheel back. Hope you enjoyed that little interlude, that little behind the scenes footage. But now it's time to go to Canadian Tire, and they have a sale on knife sets, and I'm gonna buy that for Carol for Christmas. Hope she doesn't use it on me. Would she? Well, to tell you the truth, I got caught up talking to you guys and realized I forgot to get my cutaway shots. I didn't do one cutaway shot except the close-ups of the burger and stuff. But I forgot to do my drone shots. I forgot to do the drive-through cutaway shots. Man, being a foodie and on top of that, doing vlogs, it's you gotta really concentrate on all the things you need to do. And at that moment, I just wanted to talk to you guys. And I just forgot what I was supposed to be doing on top of talking to you guys. All right, let's get my cutaway shots, and then we will go shopping. There you go. Cutaway shots done once again. Now we can go to Canadian Tire and get our knife set. One of the things you learn when you become a drone pilot is that what kind of shots you need and what kind of shots you don't need. And before, when I first started flying, I would get like a ton of shots, and only use 2 because, you know, I only mentioned the town a couple times, or at least once in the video, so I need to have the establishing shot and then a shot of Burger King, and sometimes I'll use the shot from my iPhone, sometimes I'll use the shot from a drone, and that's pretty much it. That's all. You only need like basically 2 shots, but because I know I'm going to Canadian Tire, I went and flew down there while I was there, and got the shots for my Canadian Tire stuff for this channel, and so you guys got to see that. But of course you got to see all the footage because I like to show off the fun footage I love flying, it's great, but if you're strapped for time, get your drone up, get the cutaway shot or the establishing shot of the area, the shot of the, get 1 or 2 shots maybe of the building or whatever you want to kind of feature. In this case it was Burger King, and then at least you have 2 shots to choose from just in case one of them just doesn't work. And maybe that above shot, I really like that above shot, and then I speed it up. So I shot that for about a minute, and then I speed it up to like 2 seconds, so it's really fast. It's just a fun shot. Anyway, and then you just land it and get back to the editing suite, start editing it all together. All right, Canadian Tire is just over there. Let's go shopping. Phone, wallet, keys, mask. Let's go. I'm using the camera 1. I'm hoping it's not blurry. If it is, I apologize. And we'll send it out to get fixed immediately. Can't wait to get one of these one day. Big bucks. Gotta get into it. Ooh, found the nice section. Ankles. $3.99. So they don't have, they have one floating around the store somewhere, but they can't find it. So the store in Alcona has 4 of them. So let's go up to Alcona and get that, because I gotta get it. It's on sale, and it's gonna, they're obviously sold out here. So they're obviously very popular. It's a lot of money savings for an amazing knife set. All right, let's keep going. As you can see, we've made it to Alcona, and we'll be picking up our knife set. They have 4, they should still be there. Found the knife set. Can't seem to find the exact one that I want. This one looks nice though, eh? So that's where I just was. I came over this side, and there's one up there, and I kept looking, and it's right there. Nice. Look at that. So it's usually regularly $1,000, on sale for $200. What a beautiful knife set. So I saved $800. Holy cow. Don't tell Carol. It's a surprise. Alright, a little bit of shopping done. Gotta go home and edit. Get that Sriracha King out to you guys. So you have something to watch tonight.